I was actually native that grew up in an Italian neighborhood. See, I'm Métis. And by the blank and silenceness, maybe I should explain this. I see our school system has failed you. You see, I'm French, Mohawk, born and raised in Toronto. Right, let me bring it down a little more. I threatened to leave, but I'm going nowhere. I blame you for everything because you stole my land. And as a true Torontonian, I do not acknowledge you all exist. And it's funny, like, I look like this. I know I'm pretty albino for a native, but I deal with it. But I grew up in a very Sicilian neighborhood, not even Italian, Sicilian, right? So I didn't have a prayer. Like, my best friend's mom still thinks Iroquois is a village in northern Italy. She doesn't understand that. She's like, native, yeah, DJ's native Italian, yeah. Right? And my sister, she tried to combine the two cultures. She started making lasagna with venison. And if you're not familiar with that, that's deer meat. Do you know the response you get when you feed an Italian deer? It's like, did you just feed me Bambi? Did you just fucking feed me Bambi? What's for dessert? Thumper? And that's when you're thinking rabbit calzone? Yeah, maybe not a good idea. I don't know. You know, and it was beautiful, and I love the cultures. Like I didn't even know I was a native until like grade 6. Like I come home and I'm like, hey mom, we're doing a heritage project. What part of Italy we from? And she's like, you're not, you're native. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dad, Mom's got jokes. She says we're native. We are? Oh shit. And that's the summer I spent on the res. Don't do that to a city kid. That's just mean. Right? Like my cousins had a piss out of me, right? They're like, oh, wolves? Oh yeah, they're just like dogs. Go ahead, pet them. That was another trick to emerge. I went. Fucking hate my cousins. Right? But like most natives, I was raised by my grandparents. Or I was raised by my grandma. Anyone here raised by the grandma? No, just a dysfunctional fuck on stage. Great. I see how it is now. Okay, has anyone been beaten with a wooden spoon before?
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm not the only person going to therapy. Right, like my grandmother was like she was Jackie Chan with a wooden spoon. You know, I'd think about fucking doing something bad, and all of a sudden she'd have like grandma senses, like, oh, wait. Right? I'm in the other room crying, I don't even know what the fuck hit me. Right? And she was brutal, because she was like one of those old Quebec grannies. So she beat me, and then beat me again in French. How Canadian, a bilingual ass whooping. Oh yeah, she beat me so bad, I thought my name was Kunigente. Oh, a young audience hasn't seen Roots. I get it now. I see. Well, for those who grown, fuck you. And for those who didn't laugh or understand, pick up a book or Google it. But basically, because you see, as a native, we couldn't make a movie called Roots, because for that, we would need land. We can make a movie called Uprooted. Right? My grandmother, she beat me bad so bad once. She beat me so bad, she broke the wooden spoon. And that's the day I grew a set of balls. And I'm like, what are you gonna do now, Granny? What are you gonna do now? And that's when Granny got gangster. Beat me so bad I cried for freedom. I ran to the north. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Enjoy the rest of the show. Please follow me, DavidDJ Roy on Twitter. Thank you.
Keep that going for my paisan.